Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Live in the Classroom. I'm Erica Fernandez of CCIC Communications, and today we're at Ward Elementary School for their RCC Showcase. I have Principal Jackie Ree here with me. Miss Ree, first of all, congratulations on an official launch of the RCC program here. This is a first full year. What is RCC?
RCC is an idea that allows us to integrate robotics, coding, and computational thinking into our current CCISD curriculum and learning experiences. And so today we are focusing in on coding because we've been working on it for the last 12 weeks.
So let's go ahead and step into one of the classrooms we're going to take a look at. So let's come over here. Let's let him walk in. So what is this classroom?
So right now in this classroom, we have found that robotics and computational thinking also fit with our learning experiences, even though we were focusing in on coding. So we highlighted some of the projects the kids have been working on that highlight the other aspects of RCC.
Perfect. And then we also have Heidi over here. She's our LTC. Heidi, thank you so much for being here today.
Hello.
Can you tell us what exactly is the purpose of this specifically what we're looking at right now?
So right now you actually have kindergarten and first grade in here, and they're using VEX 1, 2, 3. Our first graders are creating combinations to 10 using the VEX robotics, and so it's just another tactile way for them to be able to really get those foundational skills. And then our kindergarten is using the same robot on a different method, and they're sequencing a story that's from their curriculum. And so it's an interactive way for them to really kind of work through the path of this story and to be able to show their teachers that they've mastered that skill. And then in the back we have third grade, and they're using VEX Go. So we start with VEX 1, 2, 3, and then we move into VEX Go in second and third grade. And so they're using the same product, but it is at a different level, and they're recreating magnetic cars. So they have a part in their science curriculum where they learn all about physical properties and magnetism, and so there is a build for them specifically with that in VEX Go, and they're able to recreate a car that has two different magnets on each end, and they can test things like polarization and push and pull, so force and motion as well.
So they're learning so much. What grades are in the RCC program?
We do RCC all across the campus, so pre-K through 5th grade, and we're doing this in every single classroom. So all kindergarten, first grade classrooms did VEX 1, 2, 3 with the sequencing and combinations. Every third grade classroom did the magnetic cars. We also have 4th and 5th grade, which will be showcased later today, and they've done the base spot. They've learned things like how to code a robot to go from a weather station to an emergency weather assistant or center. And so they're not only learning how to code and how to build a robot to design and to problem solve and to work as a partnership, but they're also getting those curriculum pieces, and they're able to tie it to the TEKS and show their mastery of those.
Very cool. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and step out into the other classroom. Thank you so much, Heidi.
Thank you.
All right. So, Miss Ree, again, we talked a little bit about, before we started recording, how this is kind of just a normal day for these students. They've been doing this already for almost a year. What's that like for you to see these kids walk in and it just is kind of second nature for them?
Yeah, it was wonderful today because we started at 8:30. They got off the bus and started doing RCC because this is our normal day, and they knew what to expect, and they're just showing you their normal day in the classroom.
All right, so we just came into another classroom. We have Miss Manning here. Miss Manning, can you tell us what are we seeing here?
Hi. So this is my first grade class, and they are doing some RCC stations. So right here, my kids are doing the VEX robot. They're sequencing a story called Turkey Trouble. And in the middle, my kids are working on a collaborative scratch story using the task cards. Over here, my kids are doing an unplugged coding lesson. So that just means they're using like game pieces to create a code to help a little boy get to his grandma's house for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And then on my last little station is STEM bins. Our kids love STEM bins. We do those every Friday morning. They're creating either a turkey hideout or they're creating an obstacle course for a turkey. Both of those go with some books that we've read.
So how are you seeing that this RCC program, we'll walk over here, how do you see that this RCC program with all the different elements is helping these students learn?
So it's interesting to watch them learn doing this. It helps them really work as a group. It helps them think through a lot of problem solving skills because it's sometimes some of the tasks can be challenging, but they have to.
I mean, how does it help you kind of plan ahead and execute?
It just makes things a lot of extra fun.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much for the quick interview here and seeing some of the students. We'll get Miss Ree again over here. Miss Ree, being able to see the students here, like you said, just kind of just flow right into it. How have you seen the students' success over the last year with these implemented programs?
Yeah, so they know so much more than we even do. We used to try to carefully plan these lessons to be able to walk them through step by step, and we find that with these projects, their brains are just so much more powerful than ours in this aspect, and so we're able to give them our learning objective or our goal for the day. We kind of present them with the problem, and then they unwrap the problem themselves, and they start to find that solution.
How do you think that this program specifically is helping prepare them for middle school, high school, and then post-graduation?
So following COVID and being separate and everything like that, our students had really missed a lot of opportunities to work together, and this demands it. And so this is really giving them the skills to dig through hard problems and practice not getting frustrated or snapping at one another. They're really collaborating and showing their character as they work through these tough problems because it's so engaging for them.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Miss Ree, and thank you so much for tuning in to our RCC Showcase. This is just a little snippet of some of the programs offered here, and this is just one of 3 schools across CCISD that has this program. So thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.